McCoy Museum. Fred and Sheila McCoy, fredmccoy.com. Sheila's behind the camera.
Hi guys, hope you're having a great morning.
Guys, we got a whole packet of stuff in the mail that people have sent us. Well, let's two people. Yeah, two people, one in the mail and one email. But it's about a gentleman and some of the writings that he's doing, and some of the sayings and some of the distortions and just how he's. Here's one.
Okay.
The sons of Devil Anse were undoubtedly guilty of the murders of the three McCoy brothers, who had killed their uncle at the 1882 election. They were likewise surely guilty of the murders of Calvin and Alifair McCoy on New Year's Day, 1888. Only one was convicted of any of those crimes, Jauncey, in 1889, for killing Alifair. Just a short paragraph.
Oh, wow.
Says that Devil Anse's sons were mean boys. Says that Devil Anse's sons were guilty of the murders of the three McCoy boys. Let's take it as it comes. Let's talk about the three McCoy boys. Devil Anse and Wall Hatfield told Sarah and them that if he died, they was going to kill the three McCoy boys. Devil Anse told him he'd bring them back to Kentucky, and he did, where he killed them. Do you all think, I mean, let's just use, we wasn't there, and you all wasn't there, and this gentleman surely wasn't there. I don't know what this gentleman, okay, she's looking at me. Walk down here, that light just blinked off. Right where we stand at, that light must have got hot and kicked off. He says that Devil Anse's sons killed the three McCoy boys. They were guilty of it. But Devil Anse wasn't. Devil Anse wasn't. The instigator, the leader, he didn't get involved. He told him he was going to kill him. He told him he was going to return him to Kentucky. He's the one that kidnapped him back away from the Kentucky authorities. All this and that, but Devil Anse wasn't there. If you guys believe that, you know the old saying about the whole head of hair. So, and then he goes on, he says that they no doubt killed the boys, Devil Anse's sons no doubt killed the two other children at the cabin burning. They did that. And he says, likewise, they were guilty of the murders of Calvin and Alifair on New Year's Day and 88. Only one, he makes a good point here. Listen to this. Only one of those boys was convicted, though, and that was Jauncey Hatfield. He was convicted and given life in prison. Now, he got parole later on, but he was given life. But only one of them was convicted. Wow, what happened to Cap? Cap hid. Cap, like his father, was a coward, and he hid. And that's what Devil Anse did. When Cap went to his grave, he still had murder warrants on him in Kentucky for killing the three McCoy boys and for killing Alifair and Calvin, or at least been involved. Just like his dad. His dad still had murder warrants on him for killing the three McCoy boys. Cotton Top, Alex Messer, there's statements out there from all kinds of people. Even Selkirk says that Devil Anse, there was nobody that had a vengeance
like him, and there was nothing doing that he got even with you.
Nothing doing until Devil Anse got even with you. If he took anger towards you.
Yeah.
Now listen to that. That's not just one or two people. It goes on and on. Just always listen. When you see things like this, read into it. And you know, he says that the boys were guilty, but Devil Anse wasn't. And only one was convicted. You know what this man says? I'm probably going to cover it because we got a whole stack of papers in there that they sent us. But he says that Jim Vance never charged with the crime. Jim Vance. Well, Jim Vance was at the three McCoy boys shooting. He was there. He went over and shot them after they were dead and told them, if every once of you ever.
And this
is coming from a reliable source. reliable. We discussed it in another video.
Yep.
We know this for almost a fact. And he looked at the rest of them and said, if every one of you ever say I was here, I'll kill you and your families.
Yep, I'll hunt you down and kill you and your family.
And that was the word that the man overheard the family talking about inside the cabin after it happened. And that's what Jim told him. And nobody named him at the cabin. Now, this gentleman says, oh, he used to be a police officer. He used to be a constable. A lot of people used to be things before the Civil War. A lot of people used to be things before the feud happened. But things changed. You know, he says he wasn't even at the cabin massacre. Why wasn't he charged? He was never charged with being at the cabin massacre. Well, that's the same way this gentleman over here talks about Walt Hatfield and said Walt Hatfield didn't do nothing wrong. He wasn't at the cabin massacre. Walt Hatfield wasn't charged with being at the cabin massacre. He was charged, found guilty, and sentenced to prison for being at the assassination
of the 3 McCoy boys.
Of the 3 McCoy boys. And that's what he's doing. He's playing a word salad with you. He's playing a word game. Jim Vance was not indicted. Jim Vance was not charged with being at the cabin. Why, Sheila?
Because he got killed. They killed him.
He was dead.
They hunted him down. And
he was dead.
Yeah.
The guy wasn't indicted until, I think, the 16th of January. Jim Vance was killed 8 days later. Mm-hmm. He was killed on the 8th day of January.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
No.
I just want to show, I'd rather show, and I know most people have seen this, but this gives you, to let you know that we are telling you. There's in this gun case, one of the guns that actually shot Jim Vance, but there's a picture of his tombstone. 1832, 1888, but hold on, we need the day. We need something with the day on it. Is there anything around? I thought we had something over here. Okay, we'll have to find something. I was wrong. I'll have to find something later. But anyway, he was, here you go, babe.
Oh, sorry.
We will find it and she will post it at the end. But he was killed on January the 8th of 1888. He was killed 8 days after the cabin burning.
Yeah.
But this gentleman, he says, Jim Vance was a good man. He was never charged with the crime. You don't charge people with a crime. You don't indict dead people. They're dead. You're not going to bring them to court. Guys, it's Fred and Sheila McCoy.
Please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Thank you all.